What's going on? What's going on? What's going on, everyone? Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening. Let me know if you guys can hear me. Let me know if you guys can hear me. Good evening to the people. Yes, indeed. Good evening to the people. What's going on, everybody? Okay, y'all can hear me. Hey, okay, can't be playing that too loud now. All right. Okay, y'all can't hear me. First of all, good evening, good afternoon, however you want to say it. Good afternoon. I hope you guys are doing well. Okay, I hope you guys are doing well. So we about to take a listen to this interview that Trish had with Dr. Hemley and Carlos. Okay. Happy Sunday, raindrops. Yes, honey. We're gonna get into this interview, honey. Yes. Okay, because I'm confused. I was legit confused. The chat was chatting. Do you hear? This chat was definitely chatting over there that day. So we're definitely going to be getting into it all right. Let me share my screen. Oh, let me speak to y'all. It don't feel good not speaking. All right, let's see who up in here. We got Pamela up in here. We got Natty, Jennifer, Bama Girl, MC Geechee, Sweet Essence, Pamela, Lori, Ruthie, Vicky, Divine Virtuous Woman, Lexi, Cece. Let's see. Tracy is up in the house. Baby Girl 1981. I see y'all up in here. I see y'all up in here. Quite a few of you in the bushes. I don't mind. I don't mind. But we're gonna get into it. I know that they're due for another Monday night show next week, ain't it? I do understand that. So we're a little late, but we fit to get it in. We're gonna talk about it. Okay.
Before we get into the Hey Raindrops, now
Hey,
before we
raindrops. Now, before we get into everything, raindrops, make sure you head over and get my merch. Reality with the King. Yes, honey. Yes. Go over there and get my merch. Reality with the King. All right. Here we go, y'all.
to this video, I want to talk to you about joining. Hey Raindrops, now before we get into this video, I want to talk.
Hey, raindrops. Now, before we get into this video, I want to talk to you. Hey, raindrops. Yes, honey. Okay, let me quit because I can keep replaying that. I can keep redoing that over and over again. I find it funny, honey.
Talk to you about joining my community. Hey Raindrops, now before we get into this video, I want to talk to you about joining my community. Yes, my YouTube community of subscribers. So make sure you like and subscribe to this channel. It helps build the channel and build our community.
Please make sure you like and subscribe and help build this channel. Yes, yes, honey.
Love it when you guys comment and post. So remember, make sure to like and subscribe to this channel.
Help me!
Listen, I be trying to help the hoes. You know how I try to do. I try to help everybody. I'm a good person. I'm a Christian. I try to help everybody in their relationships. I'm a relationship expert. Carlos, we asked the people who they wanted to talk to. I love a marriage Huntsville. Now, we could talk to, this probably never going to happen, Martell and Melody. We can have Martell and Coleslaw. Who you want to talk to?
I don't know who you're talking about. That's not her name.
Whatever. We can have Nell and her husband. What's his name? Chris.
It's Chris.
We could do. I like Marceau and Letitia. Okay.
We can have whoever you want to because in this 3-week hiatus, while the show isn't on due to the Olympics, we can invite whoever you want to. The fans have spoken loud and clear.
Listen, I would have Sonny and
Moses.
And Moses, but I think Sonny would be kind of tricky.
You think so?
I think she tried to come for me, and then it would go all to the left. Because I don't think that Sunny ready for me. I don't think.
Sunny is no wallflower, honey. So I think Sunny is ready for you. By the way,
I'm saying that she probably gonna come for me. Then I have to annihilate her, and then it wouldn't be good for your show and all of that. Then they have to pull me in the Love and Marriage Huntsville to try to fix it. And my contract is kind of tight, and I can't really do it. So let's. Who you want to do? What y'all talking about now?
So look, first of all, let's give a happy anniversary to Chris and Nuff Fletcher. They are celebrating today, Heavenly, their 30th wedding anniversary.
30, yes. They ready for reality TV. After 30 years, you don't give a damn no more.
Yes.
What advice have a problem are the new couples. The people that have problems on reality TV are the new couples.
So that brings us to we're talking to today. Let's just see if there's anything going on. So ladies, gentlemen, and babe, please give it up for our guest of the evening, the beautiful, the woman who is the talk of the Huntsville streets and the talk of Heavenly. Give it up for Trisha.
Ken and Trisha. Where Ken?
Yes, honey. Yes. Give it up for Trisha. Yes, honey. Y'all make sure y'all give it up for Trisha. Make sure y'all also hit that like button. Before we really get deep into everything, again, I'm not going to have much to say because I want you guys to hear it because you're going to be damn confused yourself. I don't have to say nothing at all, honestly. But, I have a few remarks. You know what I'm saying? But before I get into everything, I want to say, if you are in the Dallas area, I need to see you down to the Denim and White Brunch and Kitchen Table Talk happening next Sunday from 1:30 to 4:30. This is our host, Kenny. You can scan this QR code up at the top of the screen or even on the flyer right there to get your tickets. Also, if you'd like to donate something, you know what I'm saying? You're saying you can't purchase a full ticket. That's understandable. You would like to donate something. You can absolutely do that as well. It is greatly appreciated. Please make sure you get your tickets by Thursday. Also, shout out to Trending at some point for being a sponsor for the Denim and White Brunch and Kitchen Table Talk, and there will be more sponsors that will be announced throughout the next few days. So please make sure you support your boy the best way you possibly can. Period. All right, y'all. So let's get into this thing. They bring Trish on in, child. They bringing Trish on in, and child, it gets interesting. Now, at any point in time, you guys are liking this content or commentary, listen, bless the Cash App with whatever time it is when you get ready to send it. You know what I'm saying? That's just how we're going to do that. Now, with that being said, hit that like button, because if the likes ain't liking, I'm going to stop the video. And yeah, so please make sure you hit the like button. Let's go.
Hey, Ken and Trisha.
I know he's not here right now, but yes, I know. I'm sorry.
Carlos, this is bullshit. Couple. Where's her man at? I want to talk to Ken because I like to talk to the men.
Well, maybe we'll be able to get Ken eventually, but first we have to give a warm welcome to the newest cast member of Love and Marriage Huntsville. This is Trisha. This is the first time she and I are meeting.
Okay, so what you trying to say? Take it easy on her? Is that what you're trying to say?
Wow, Trisha is a tough girl. I just wanted to say that Trisha.
Do not take it easy.
Don't tell me that.
I've been listening to your ass now. Don't take it easy. I'll be listening to your ass.
All right, let's get it then. Let's get it. Carlos, let's start it easy like we do in the reunion, and then we make it a little bit rougher and see how she do.
Okay,
and don't you cut shit, Carlos. Don't you cut shit out of here. Don't cut nothing.
I'm not doing it. First of all, Heavenly, leave me alone. But I wanted to give a warm welcome to Trisha because although I obviously cast Trisha, I saw the casting tape. And I just want you to know this, Trisha, before we start. Thank you so much to you and Ken for agreeing to do this show. You are so good for this show. And as we were looking for a new couple, we definitely found two people who are just bringing so much to this series. So I, as a creator and executive producer of the show, wanted you to hear from me, for the world to hear from me. I thank you for saying yes.
I thank you too, because you know what? A lot of times people don't want to put their life on the line. A lot of people come to reality TV and they don't want to tell their honest to God truth. And I want to thank you, Trisha, because you have done that. So you are amazing. I'm gonna tell you, you're beautiful. You're smart. Now, some of the decisions you made on the show, it brings me pause, but we're gonna talk our way through it because maybe I don't understand. So I'm gonna give you a chance to explain it to me. But I think you're beautiful, and I thank you for coming here. Because we like to play, and all it is in fun. Understand that, Trisha. But we really want the real answers, and we thank you for coming. Now, Carlos, I'm gonna start real easy, okay?
Go ahead, Heavenly.
Trisha, I love you. You are so beautiful. What's your workout regimen?
I used to work out I go in the mornings for a good 4 hours, to start me off
4 hours?
my work day. 4. Mm-hmm.
You work out for 4 hours?
Lunchtime. Yes, for a good 4 hours. Yes. And then I go at lunchtime because, coworkers be pissing me off. So then I got to go and, just let off steam. And then I go after work to get through the day.
So would you say you're addicted to working out? Like, did it become like a hobby and something you just really like doing? When did you start working out and why?
Well, I started working out because my dad passed away from congestive heart failure, and my mom went into a diabetic coma, and then she passed away. Well, they passed away a good 7 months apart. They were married for almost 40 years, but they didn't take health quite serious, and they both passed at 55. So when I first jumped into this, it was like, I want to be alive at 55. That was my motto. I want to be alive at 55. So it's just, and I think the pandemic really helped me a lot because I didn't have to go into that 9 to 5. So it was just like, yes, I can just go and just clear my mind from everything. And then boom, right in the middle of the pandemic, my sister passed. Right at the beginning of the pandemic, my sister passed from congestive heart failure. So I actually passed in my arms. So it was just, it was just one of those like, yeah, I can't. I got to do something different. So, yeah.
So you work out. I'm assuming that your diet is a strict diet as well, correct? What do you eat? What's your diet regimen? If you work out 4 hours, 5 hours a day, what are you eating?
My diet has always been strict. So that portion of it really didn't have to tweak or change much because I'm a picky eater. I don't eat much of I don't like fast food. I usually eat vegetables. I love vegetables, fruit. It's just, my diet really didn't change too much because I've always been a picky eater. Always.
Wow. So how long have you been working out 5 days? 5 hours a day. And do you do it every day, or is it 5 days a week, 7 days, 6 days? You take a day off?
I should take a day off. This is probably bad for me to say. I do not. I don't know. I guess when I try, I get into those little moods where it's like, if I'm not doing something or exhausting my muscles, it just plays on with me mentally. So I do try to be in there every day. If it's not, even if I don't do 3 times a day, I'm in there at least once a day, every day, or twice a day. Yeah.
Yeah, that's like me.
Okay.
I was gonna say that's like me. I work out 6 days a week, and obviously it shows, as you can see. Like, Trisha, what do you think about my body?
Yes, it's showing. I'm hearing you. I said it's showing. It's showing.
Thank you so much. So, Trisha, what made you say yes to being on Love and Marriage Huntsville? Because you live in Huntsville. The show has been on for a good 6 years.
Dang, you didn't get you. I mean, dang, Heavenly trying to break the ice. You ready to get right on into the nitty gritty of it all, ain't it? Mess yourself. Tell us why you on Love and Marriage Huntsville. Hell. And by the way, in case if y'all missed it, Carlos did say that this was the first time that he done met Trish. Did y'all catch that? Did y'all catch that tea? Did y'all catch that tea? Oh, okay. Maybe it don't mean nothing, but okay. Anywho, child, he wanted to get right on into it, right? Okay, here we go.
What made you want to say yes? Because in Huntsville, this show is the talk of the town, and obviously you knew stepping into it, people like me and Heavenly were going to be all up in your business.
I'm gonna be honest, it wasn't easy to say yes because I don't talk much. I don't go out much, but I don't know, I'm a private person. So it was definitely hard. It was hard for all the cameras being in your face. I'm like, oh Lord, this is a lot. It was nerve-wracking. I think my armpits sweated like every time the cameras came up. It was hard. But Ken was like, no, let's just do it. Let's just do it. Maybe this will be an outlet for you. And I was like, yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna try. But yeah, because I just don't talk much. I stay to myself. I like my little bubble. I've always been in my little bubble.
So how we gonna do this is one question for Martell. I mean, one question for Martell must be on my mind. One
Is
question
he
for
always,
Carlos.
I believe?
It's not, honestly, it's not. One question for Carlos. My question is, why didn't you allow Ken to come talk to us?
Me?
No. I'm talking to Trish. All my questions for Trish.
He could have.
Heavenly. Now, why did you say that like that? What we want to know is why you didn't let Ken come and talk to us. Ken is a grown ass man. Ken is a grown man, Heavenly. Ken grown.
His schedule didn't got all out of whack. It didn't, and it's just
Because we prepared for this. We actually asked you for your schedule. We asked for both of you guys, and all of it. Conveniently, he's not here. You know what I mean? So why didn't you want him to be here today?
I think all of this,
Carlos, messy.
It's all of the stuff, the social media, the comments, everything, and for one, he thinks you're pretty hard, Dr. Heavenly. We listen to you, ma'am. We be listening to your ass.
Wait, did he back out?
Thank you for being honest.
I know. Wait. First of all, I want to say, you have my complete condolences about the loss of your parents and your sister. I want to start by saying that. When it comes to Ken, did Ken back out because of Dr. Heavenly?
She just said it.
Not so,
what
but
she said?
You can tell it's in the air. We listen to her. We listen every Monday, just about,
So wait a minute. So you listen. So tell me this, because a lot of times I say things and I probably don't realize. Was there something that I said that may have been offensive to him?
Now, Dr. Kevin, what you don't say don't be offensive to people.
No.
Don't be offensive.
That's it.
That shit was funny to me. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, because she gave one that clock Heavenly tea. Trish, you get a point, baby. That's it. Just a point. We're not gonna take it too far. You get 1 point for if y'all can't tell, Heavenly feels some type of way about it. Heavenly feel a little type of way. You can't pretend like you don't see it. Heavenly feel a little way. Okay, Trish, you get 1 point and 1 point only, girl.
Interesting, because I feel like I haven't said anything that wasn't that obvious on TV. Like, what?
Well, yeah.
Wow.
But it's like, I think it's like, because we love you. I'm telling you, we'll be ready to tune in. Because I'm like, yes, I love that. They're like, oh yeah, Dr. Heavenly, don't eat your ass. I'm like, baby, let's go. Let's do it. Because I love the way you talk.
But the interesting thing is I haven't said anything bad about Ken. I always say good things about Ken.
That's true. I guess he didn't know how this interview was going to quite go. And recently,
obvious on TV. Like, what?
Well, yeah.
Wow.
But it's like, I think it's like, because we love you. I'm telling you, we'll be ready to tune in. Because I'm like, yes, I love that. They're like, oh yeah, Dr. Heavenly, don't eat your ass. I'm like, baby, let's go. Let's do it. Because I love the way you talk.
But the interesting thing is I haven't said anything bad about Ken. I always say good things about Ken.
That's true. I guess he didn't know how this interview was going to quite go. And recently, social media has not been friendly.
To him
really,
or you?
Really to him or to you?
On either side. On either side. So
how do you feel?
It's been rough.
How do you feel when people call you lockjaw? They said that you speak through your teeth.
Carlos, what is wrong with you, Carlos? What is wrong with you? What is wrong? Why would you ask her that? I missed that, y'all. Why would you ask her that? Carlos, what in the hell is wrong with you, man? Why would you ask her that? Wow. I mean, somebody did just call her lockjaw in the comments. I'm not saying that it's right to ask her that, but damn.
Go. And recently,
and y'all, he gonna ask a whole bunch of other stuff that's probably gonna throw y'all off too. So just get prepared.
Social media has not been friendly.
To him
really,
or you?
really to him or to you?
On either side. On either side. on either side. So
How do you
it's
feel?
been rough.
How do you feel when people call you lockjaw? They said that you speak through your teeth. They're like, the only time she opens up her mouth wide is when she's talking to Martell. How do you feel when people say that about you?
Yes, that was some bullshit. But I would say in the beginning, yeah, I was nervous as hell. I'm like, Lord, this is a lot. So I didn't quite speak up, and I didn't really know how to, because this is like the first time I've ever done anything remotely to being filmed. Anything.
So sweet.
Like,
Martell, she's so sweet. Oh my gosh, you're so sweet. I see why Ken likes you. You could tell you just nervous as hell, but you pushed through. You pushed through.
It was hard. No, don't get me wrong.
I mean, truth be told, she's still talking with her jaw locked up. I mean, them jaws is held by bondage. I'm just saying. I mean, it is holding her back. Okay. Yeah. I'm just nervous. You know, baby, first time I was still nervous. I'm still nervous. Yeah, baby, you still nervous. I mean, still bondage.
It was hard. I did, but it was definitely hard. I think I had to have a pep talk like every time we done it. But yeah, I was just nervous to speak. I was just nervous. I don't know.
And she still is, Martell. She'll go for a question, and I'm gonna come after you, Martell.
Why you keep calling me Martell?
I don't know, because I want to ask her about Martell, and it's coming.
Well, go.
But I'm trying to wait a minute before I go there.
You don't have to, because Martell's. I don't look nothing like Martell. Okay, so Martell is heavy on your mind. So how about you go there and ask her all the questions you want to, Dr. Heavenly? Go ahead.
Well, I'll start with this. I'll be politically correct. Is there anything on the show that was revealed or said that you wish was not said? Or yeah.
No, there isn't. Even with the Martell situation, because Martell and I spoke after the gym scene. I said, Martell, you made this shit so weird. Like, I don't have a problem with knowing that, telling people that I went to your house or whatever. He was just, oh, well, I didn't know you want to be, socialized with me. I don't have the greatest name out there right now. And I was like, dude, ain't got shit to do with me, because there was nothing serious, nothing intimate, nothing between us. So it's like, I really didn't care. But then I was like, oh, whatever, because it's like.
So you went over there confusing. For what? What did you go over there for?
Okay, so I went over there to train him. What's so crazy about this is, how do I say it without saying what's coming up? Let me see how to put this.
I can help you with that.
There was a middle person in there that alerted him to me. But from my understanding, with the interviews he's done, he used training as a gateway. But to be honest with you, despite what they say about Martell, he did not try to do anything with me. He did not try to hit on me. Of course, I'm an asshole. That's why I love Dr. Heavenly. You're not an asshole, but I love her energy. So I think when I'm in gym mode, I'm in hood mode. I'm in like ghetto mode. It ain't gonna be no, oh my gosh, lift this weight. It's not, there's no prixie with me when it comes to the gym. When it comes to training, you're gonna get the military side of me. So, but I did come off as an asshole. He did tell me that. But yeah, so there was.
Trish. It's about to be a whole lot of this. She'll be coming around the mountain when she talks. She'll be coming around the mountain when she talks. She'll be coming around the mountain. She'll be coming around the mountain. She'll be coming around the mountain when she talks, because it seemed like a bunch of lies. Can I ask the question on? What they got to do with you going to see him? What they got to do with you training him? I'm just, what they got to do with it?
I don't have the greatest name out there right now. I was like, dude, ain't got shit to do with me, because there was nothing serious, nothing intimate, nothing between us. So it's like, I really didn't care. But then I was like, oh, whatever, because it's like
So
getting.
you
You
went
did
over
correct
there
because you
for
lied.
what? What did you go over there for?
Okay, so I went over there to train him. What's so crazy about this is, for how do I say it without saying what's coming up? Let me see how to put this.
I can help you with that.
There was a middle person in there that alerted him to me. But from my understanding, with the interviews he's done, he used training as a gateway. But to be honest with you, despite what they say about Martell, he did not try to do anything with me. He did not try to hit on me. Of course, I'm an asshole. That's why I love Dr. Heavenly. You're not an asshole, but I love her energy. So I think
I'm so lost at what the asshole got to do with anything. What the asshole got to do with anything? Martell is an asshole. He can deal with assholes. What are you talking about? This is why I'm talking about we be going around the mountain. She gonna be coming around the mountain. I mean, just going round and round and round and round. Cause what that got to do with you going around there to train him? Nothing.
When I'm in gym mode, I'm in hood mode. I'm in like ghetto mode. It ain't gonna be no, oh my gosh, lift this weight. There's no pretty with me when it comes to the gym. When it comes to training, you're gonna get the military side of me. So, but I did come off as an asshole. He did tell me that. So there was nothing serious about it. So I didn't see why it was like a serious weirdness to it, to be honest.
Question. So you say you went to his house to train him?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm missing something. And I'm going to just say this. I'm missing something because my mind is watching the show. And I know a lot of things happen on the show and maybe I didn't see it. But on the show, you said that you came to his house, but y'all never made it to the gym. Are you saying that y'all never made it downstairs to the gym? Because it seemed to me like the world's going to think that maybe it's a fib there, that you're saying that you went to his house to train him, but then y'all never made it to the gym outside
I got that. No, so we talked. We was talking about gym. We talked about the family because, of course, he still had Melanie on his mind. He was talking about how he regret, toys and stuff in the floor. How he regret all that things that happened. Then I told him I was recently separated myself. But then when he told me what had happened, the reason why they separated, that's when the asshole part came out of me, because I was also dealing with separation and was going through. I'm not going to say I had hatred for men at that time, but I had that, y'all be doing some crazy, stupid shit in the back of my mind. So it's like, and then he said, what did he say? He was like, I thought we was coming to talk about training. I invite you over here to be my therapist. So, it just, I was like, well, whatever.
Mushmouth, which one is it? Which one is it? I'm tired of these lies. Answer the question. What did he come over there for? Okay? Just answer the question. I'm so tired of talking about training. Heavenly trying to ask this question in a nice way. I'm going to ask it like you said you hood when you getting ready to work it out. So let's talk like we from the damn hood, damn it. Okay, so you can understand what the damn question is. Okay, so you don't have to go round the mountains, round the valleys, through the pastures and stuff like that. Let's just answer the question like we're supposed to answer the question. Damn. Why are we going around the mulberry bush? The bottom line is now you're saying that Martell is saying, why are we not talking about working out? Or why are we not talking about training? So which is it? Was you going over there for a training plan? Or were you going over there because you were supposed to be training him? Why were you going to his house and not meet him at the damn gym? That is the middle thing right there that no one is dumb. We ain't stupid. Stop it. That part of the storyline is really getting on my nerves because it's simple. Girl, did you go over there and what you go over there for? Damn. Sorry, y'all, but it just keeps irking me because all you got to do is answer the question. You told Stormy and Destiny he never came over. You never went over there. You never made it to his house. Then you tell Ken something different. Now you get in this interview, and when you want to dance around everything, just answer the question. Shit. And y'all just say, I think I would respect this enough if y'all would say, and I don't really care if y'all lying or not, but I'm just saying I respect it enough if y'all said, oh, well, we both going through something at the time right now. We just needed to talk to each other or something, or we just needed each other. But God, dog, y'all keep on lying about this gym stuff and make y'all look more sneaky and suspicious than it does if you just come out and tell, I mean, something. Damn. Anyway.
I mean, you have a gym here, or we can go to the gym. Now it's called the Huntsville gym, I want to say. But it kind of threw me off because, like, yeah, you know, you miss your family, but you didn't try to keep them. So it was.
Girl, then you said, you telling Martell he miss his family, but then you say, oh, but you did the stuff, you couldn't keep them. You know what? I'm gonna just let it play cause y'all, this damn girl, you know. I mean, I don't understand. Hey, friend. Hey, Trinity. Hey, Terry. Hey, y'all. What it do? Girl.
It was just frustrating. But no, nothing happened. We didn't make the gym. We talked. I think he was just already in his feelings.
Were
about
you
life.
ever, when you was training Martell that one time, was Ken, were you single?
Oh yeah. Oh my gosh.
Okay.
I had just separated. Ken wasn't even in the air. He was even a thought in my mind. Yeah.
Okay.
No, I met Ken about 2 years later.
Okay. When you first met Martell, were you attracted to Martell?
I wasn't attracted to anybody. I was just trying to live life, work, and because that's when my sister passed. So I was still just doing my job, personal training, not letting clients down, doing my 9 to 5. I wasn't attracted to Martell. I think I was a ghost at that moment, at that point in my life, just still trying to maintain work-life balance and the demons playing in my head. So it was.
So why do you feel like he acted as if he didn't know you, and then you didn't spill all the beans from the very beginning?
That's why I looked and was like, huh? Okay, am I missing something? I mean, because like I said, this was my first time doing all of this. So I was like, am I supposed to react a certain way? Am I supposed to be like, dude, the fuck? It's like, that's just weird. You just caught me off guard on some weird shit. And then when we talked, it was just like, oh, I think you want to be a social. I'm like, dude, I can give it to the folks because, I mean, like, really, we're adults here.
Girl, what? What, girl? Girl, what? What? What?
Like, am I missing something? Am I not supposed to know you? But yeah, that just threw me off. That was just so weird.
I think it threw everybody off because of the way y'all responded. Yeah. And then the first thing in my mind, and I'm just a public looking, I don't know anything. I know Carlos, but I don't know anything. So I was thinking, like, was he still with Melody when y'all met? You know what I'm saying? Were you attracted to him? And then it was said, and it was cut up, and it would seem like that they were saying that y'all never made it to the gym. And I'm thinking, like, well, what the hell happened that y'all couldn't have made it to the gym?
Yeah, that's true. No, there was nothing serious between us. Nothing, none whatsoever.
The thing is this, so
but he did say, in some interview, he was attracted to me. He just didn't come off to me that way. He never tried anything or anything with me.
So this is the thing. Martell was given your information through a male cast member on our show. Right?
That's correct.
Okay. So this male cast member on our show referred you to Martell.
when that happened, did you think it was anything salacious that was being set up? Or did you think it was strictly because he wanted you to work Martell's body in the workout sense?
So we can't say who referred him? Is that what we trying
Hell
to do?
no. I do not. Hell no. I do not think he wanted me to work Martell ass out. It was, to me, it was, I want to say messy a little bit, but because of this person and their relationship with the Holtz, it was that shit was weird too. So I'm like, why are y'all discussing me? Because I don't talk to neither one of y'all asses. This is just weird. So how did my name
not to
come
say
about?
who it is?
So the thing is, Heavenly, it's coming up on this it's coming up. So I don't want to get.
But it's coming up. But I could guess who it was.
Well, guess.
I ain't gonna guess. It was. If it was messy, it was definitely Marceau.
Heavenly know damn well.
Anyway, moving on. Y'all acting like y'all saw.
Everybody know who it is. Everybody knows Chris. Everybody knows Chris Fletcher. We everybody know that. Everybody know that. All right, moving on. Shit.
Anyway, but I really do think I'm telling the truth. If it was messy, because his brother, what's his brother name? Maurice don't seem like the type to me that would have done that. Chris ain't thinking about y'all. Moses got his own shit going on. It was Marceau.
Well, I'm gonna say this to you. It wasn't Marceau.
Okay, well, ain't nobody else that messy.
Oh, I wouldn't have said that.
Well, you know what? It's coming out on the show, Dr. Heavenly, that Martell was referred. Trisha was referred to Martell by a male cast member, and we are figuring out the reason behind it. And we actually, Heavenly, so the audience can know, that's why they have to keep watching this season. It does come out and it does get confronted, and this confrontation happened 2 days ago.
Got it, understood. And it went well for y'all. I got it. Okay, I'm gonna move.
Y'all pray for me because I mean, why was we playing this? Why is we playing this little kid game? I mean, why? She already said on the show that Chris was her cousin, Nell was her cousin. She already said that. Oh yeah, you can look at Chris and see Chris sneaky messy, honey. You can look at Chris and see Chris is sneaky messy, honey. Sneaky messy. We're gonna take just a brief break. Y'all, please make sure y'all hit that like button for me. Also, if you're in the Dallas, Texas area, make sure you grab your tickets for the Denim and White Brunch and Kitchen Table Talk happening next Sunday. All right, next Sunday around this time, we will still be in the building having a good time. And shout out to our sponsor, Trending at Some Point. We greatly appreciate it. Shop trendingatsomepoint.com. All right, let's get on back into it, honey. Let's go.
Move on. Okay, I got it. It's my question time.
Go ahead.
It's my turn. Okay.
Well,
Okay, so you knocked out a lot of my questions because my first question was Martell married at the time? You said he was separated. You both were separated. And I asked you already, is there anything on the show that was revealed that you wouldn't want it to be revealed? And you said, no, it was fine. Everything was fine, right?
No, none whatsoever.
Nothing on the show was revealed that you didn't want to be revealed. Okay, good.
No.
So, being on reality TV, I'm gonna just go into relationship mode. Being on reality TV, is there anything that you changed in your relationship based on the court of public opinion?
Yes. I think.
Let me tell you something that will wear me out. Do you hear me? Girl, it will wear me out. It will wear me out. Just answer the question.
I'm more softer with Ken. Because
how so?
See, here's the thing. I was in the craziest 14-year marriage. It was never communication. When we did communicate, it was like a battle. It was a battle every time. So I got used to that. And when Ken came along, I tell Ken all the time. I probably mentioned it a couple of times. I don't know how he came along because, for one, my brain was in outer space and I didn't talk. I didn't socialize with anybody. I was just to my little self. Because I just didn't want to deal with anybody's emotions and anybody to deal with my strange emotions because it wasn't quite right then at that moment. But I think I was expecting the worst from Ken because I had dealt with it for so long. I was always expecting that blow up, that moment to happen. So I think I just kind of put a block in between us. I didn't let it go far. And then I guess it's just the whole being married, and that whole situation was a disaster. The divorce was a disaster. Everything was a disaster.
So have you?
I'm sorry, but it's a disaster that you keep on choosing to entertain. It's a disaster that you chose to get on reality TV and expose after 5 years of y'all being separated. It's a disaster that you are choosing. At this point, it's a choice. We can't sit here and be like, oh, well, she's just trying to do what's best for her kids and all of that. No, because if that was the case, you would be focused on you and not focused on Ken. So to me, again, this is a disaster that you continue to want to be in. You want to be in this. Otherwise, you let that man go. 5 whole years and y'all ain't divorced. Girl.
Expedited the divorce because you saying the divorce was a disaster. Are you guys divorced? Have you proceeded with the divorce? That's my question. Have you proceeded with the divorce because you said the divorce was a disaster?
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
So you all are in the process of divorce,
yes,
right now?
I have. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
Did you end up paying half of the filing fee that Mark?
Girl, wait a minute, girl. Wait a minute. Girl, I don't believe you. I don't believe you. Now all of a sudden you want a divorce because you were on TV or something like that. I don't believe you. I just do not. I believe that was bullshit. Okay? Y'all smell that. Y'all smell it. Smell like bullshit to me. 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 Okay, y'all can put y'all mask back on so y'all don't have to smell that bullshit like that.
In between us, I didn't let it go far. And then I guess it's just the whole being married, and that whole situation was a disaster. The divorce was a disaster. Everything was a disaster.
So have you expedited the divorce because you said the divorce was a disaster? Are you guys divorced? Have you proceeded with the divorce? That's my question. Have you proceeded with the divorce because you said the divorce was a disaster?
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
So you all are in the process of divorce,
yes,
right now?
I have. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
Did you end up paying half of the filing fee that Marquez wanted you to?
I ended up paying for it. Yeah.
You paid for the whole thing.
I'm not going to do that. It's just that's just like pocket change. Yeah. No, I'm not going
to. Girl, that's pocket change, girl. That's pocket change. I mean, girl. Yeah. Girl, this is the same day that Lager Curve say 1 + 1 = damn 9. Okay? Because girl, stop. That's pocket change. If it was pocket change, the whole time you would have been got a divorce if it were pocket change. Girl.
gonna do that. I'm not gonna even entertain that. I was like, yeah, okay. Sure.
How are things? So obviously, there's been tons of conversations about you, Martell, and Ken. And like you said, the comments are commenting. You watched me and Heavenly's recaps. A lot of people have said about you that you're a liar, that you have a good man that you don't deserve. A lot of people are asking Ken to leave you. Has this storyline that has earthed between you and Martell, has it impacted your relationship with Ken today?
Well, yes, it has. Yes, it has, because his name is like always brought up. And now, recently, you can't bring up Martell without throwing my name in there somewhere. So it's like, gosh, I hate keep having to say this over and over again. I do not think about none of the M's. None of the Marquez, Martell, Maurice, or Marceau once I leave their site. I do not think about those jokers, but it has, because the comments will get to you. Social media will get to you. And it's like, oh Lord, here we go again. You read something and now it's like, let me sit and think on it. And you think about it for too long, it's like, now let me ask a question. What were you guys' relationship for real? So yes, it has. It has.
Well, to me, okay, you know, and this is just my opinion. I only see 7 minutes of you guys, and I'm doing reality TV, so I know that's not a good depiction of what really goes on. But it appears that Ken is a great guy. Do you feel like you've learned anything about your relationship on reality TV to appreciate him and the man that he is? Because the only reason I'm saying this is because I used to fuss at my husband all the time and, you know, say different things, you know what I mean? And I knew I had a good man. But once I got on reality TV, I realized just how good he was. Do you realize just how good Ken is based on what you see in the world? Because I didn't realize I had been with my husband 20 years before I started reality TV. I thought he was a regular, you know what I'm saying? I didn't think he was regular, but I'm saying when I saw everybody else's relationship, I was like, oh my God, I hit a jackpot. Do you feel that now? Because I feel you hit the jackpot with Ken.
Yeah, yes, I do. Trust me. Looking at you're right. Looking at everything. Yes, I do. I do.
Have you told him?
No. I do tell him how much I appreciate him, because he brought me out of a dark time. He did, but I do tell him I appreciate him a lot.
Carlos, if you want to jump in, but I keep talking. Listen,
no.
In a relationship, okay, you always realize that usually in a relationship, when you're crazy about a man, the relationship don't work out. It's clear that Ken is the person that it appears that he cares about you more, or did. But now, to me, now that you got him, I think that you should tell him how much you realize how good a guy he is. Because to me, okay, you get negative press too, but I understand reality TV, it's a lot of hoes gonna be in his DM because they see what I see. Not that I'm attracted to him or anything like that, but we see that he's a great guy. And when you see great guys, you know, and I do this and I know it's kind of wrong, but if Dr. G on our show got DMs all down, you know Ken got a lot of DMs. So my whole thing is this. Tell that man what he is to you. And
everything is so messy. Everything is so messy. I'm sorry. That was funny. That was funny. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That was funny to me. She is. Emily is just.
My whole thing is your presence right here has changed my whole appearance for you. Because to me, I thought honestly that you be lying. But now I see that you just don't be really saying everything because you be trying to, you know what I'm saying, not speak, and it appears to be lying, but you're probably one of the most truthful people on that show, based on what you said from the beginning of this, when I asked you where's Ken and why is he not here?
Now, Heavenly, quit lying.
So I said all that to say this. You got a good man, Savannah. You better run to I ain't telling you because you're a great person too, and I see now what he's attracted to, but y'all need to go and tie the knot. That man bought them kids a car. Girl, you don't find that shit nowhere. I know you ain't got it in Huntsville.
Well, no, you're right. You're right. 100%.
But you could tell it's a fresh kind of innocence about her. That's why he's attracted to her. Not only are you beautiful, you got that part. Your body's perfect, you got that. But there's a genuine innocence about you that you could tell that you're not like the other hoes. It seemed like you almost truthful because on the show, it doesn't portray that. It almost is because you're not saying stuff that you're trying to hide shit. That's why I was saying that it looked like, why the fuck don't she just spill the beans? Because it seemed like she lying. But you don't do that because you're trying to be reserved. And you don't understand reality TV that when you do that, the people going to take the reservedness and run with it. But I'm telling you, girl, y'all gonna be all right. You and Ken gonna be all right. He could have came here because now I see y'all got you. He's got a good woman too. At first, I thought he was just a great guy, and this Trish is playing. But I'm gonna ask this question.
Well, before you ask that, hold that thought heavily. I wanna ask her something that you mentioned, but don't forget your train of thought.
I get it written down.
Has women been in Ken's DMs?
Yes, I actually.
Carlos, stop that shit, Carlos. Carlos, you know damn well the men's been in there. Women's been in there and the men's been in there. You already know. He asked that stupid ass question. You know damn well they in them DMs. Who wouldn't be? Okay. Shit. If I was just somebody, just snipping and tipping and dipping, I'd be around there in the DMs. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying you ain't got to make that you ain't got to say it like that. You know damn well the people be around there in the man's DMs. Okay. I would be too.
I think we both get it. It's so weird. I get phone calls from Instagram in the middle of the night.
From men?
Yes, it be the weirdest.
Probably men, women, everything.
I didn't even know you could call. I know you can do Facebook call. I didn't know you can call on Instagram.
Okay, let me ask you this.
ID.
What do the men be saying to you, and what do the women be saying to Ken in the DMs?
Me, I've gotten trip offers. Oh, I can take care of you just as better offers. He has gotten, if that relationship don't work out, let me know. We have been getting the weirdest crap ever.
I'm sorry to tell you, baby, that shit ain't weird. It's not weird. People gonna do that. That's not weird. Girl, it's not weird. Look at your man. Look at your man. What's weird about it? What's weird about it, girl? Now, I don't know about anybody, I'm just saying, what's weird about it? Coming from both directions, there's nothing weird about it. People gonna do it. Don't make it right. But what makes it so weird? People gonna do that no matter what. Because people actually do feel like you got a good man over there, and that's why they telling him in his DM, if it don't work out with her, come on around here with me. And look at Carlos' face, y'all. I'm just saying, it is a part of life. I'm sure people who have been married for years probably still have people in their DMs knowing they married. Hello, Patreon. I got a story for y'all tonight about the preacher man from yesterday. Oh, we're gonna talk about that tonight. But hey, Miss Lika B, shout out to all of the mods that are in the chat. Also, y'all make sure you hit the like button on this video for me. Anyway, it's just weird to me, but let's keep going, child. Let's keep going.
Do y'all show each other the DMs?
We be laughing and showing each other same thing, same time. We just be cracking up. Like, wait, what?
That's what I be doing to a lot of my friends too. When people be up in the DMs, y'all know when you good friends with people, they probably compare DMs. Some people they'll be so dumb. You be like, damn, you that dumb. You that dumb that you don't think that people compare DMs. I'm sure y'all look at each other's DMs, but I have to tell you, honey, nothing that's going on around there in the DMs is brand new. It's all about how you respond to it. All right. Now, again, part of life, and it's gonna happen. Let's go.
Okay.
All right, go ahead, Emily.
My question is, do you regret bringing your husband on the show? Or your ex-husband, your soon-to-be ex-husband on the show? Because to me, when I saw him, I know I'm wrong to say this, but I'm going to say this. He wasn't good enough for you, sis. And it was so obvious when he first showed it. He's not a bad-looking guy, but you could just tell the presence of him was nothing like Ken. He wasn't good enough. Did you realize that when you finally got with him and had some closure, that this brother was probably never the man for you?
I think you broke up that last part.
Oh, you didn't hear me. Okay. I'm saying.
Did you catch me?
No, I didn't hear anything you said. It seemed like you froze. But my question was, did you regret bringing your soon-to-be ex-husband on the show? Because it was so obvious that he was not, in my opinion, humble opinion, he was not good enough for you. He was not good enough for you. And to compare him to Ken, it was like night and day. Did you see when you got closure that this man probably was never the man for you? Is she doing this shit on purpose?
I don't think it was a show. I don't think it was a show that showed me that. It was a few years after we were married that showed me that. Because we met in 10th grade. We've been dating since we were in 10th grade. But I think I was ready as an adult, as a mom. I was in the Army, still working for NASA, still there. I was ready. It was time for us to close that high school chapter because now we have a kid. Now we have someone that's going to look at us as an example, to grow older. He's going to look at his dad as a representative, representation to what a man's supposed to be, and his mom as to who a wife that he wants later down the road. A wife that he wants his wife to be like his mom, and he's supposed to be going to be like his dad, and he just could never close that childish chapter. So then it got harder because I almost had to continue doing what I was doing, as well as picking up slack on his behalf. So it got frustrating. Very. And finances is a major part, but to me it wasn't. But it was the consistency of not being financially stable, not for me, but as a man.
Mm-hmm.
It got hard. It did.
So I guess the question the world would want to know.
Mari bar on TV, and then Xavier. It was a few years after we were married that showed me that because we met in 10th grade. We've been dating since we were in 10th grade, but I think I was ready as an adult, as a mom. I was in the Army, still working for NASA, still there. I was ready. It was time for us to close that high school chapter because now we have a kid. Now we have someone that's going to look at us as an example, to grow older. He's going to look at his dad as a representative, representation to what, as to who a wife that he wants later down the road. A wife that he wants his wife to be like his mom, and he's supposed to be going to be like his dad, and he just could never close that childish chapter. So then it got harder because I almost had to continue doing what I was doing, as well as picking up slack on his behalf. So it got frustrating. Very. And finances is a major part, but to me it wasn't. But it was the consistency of not being financially stable, not for me, but as a man.
Mm-hmm.
It got hard. It did.
So I guess the question the world would want to know is, why did you stay so long, and why did it take you so long to get that divorce? Because they're saying it's 5 years. Am I wrong?
Yes, almost 5 years. That's correct. Well, when we had this, it's crazy because we had this, I was watching Amari bar on TV, and then Xavier was supposed to be at this football thing that he was at on TV. The news was casting everything there. And we got into this argument because he just came in, but then he wanted to go and buy a bottle and go party with his friends. I'm like, but your son is supposed to be out there with his friends. You just came back from your friends. You want to go get a bottle and go back and party? No. Let's go out there with the other families and let your son be with his football friends. Like, this is crazy. This is getting a little crazy. So we got into this huge argument. He was just like, we had already spoke about divorce. And then he was like, yes, I think we should go ahead and get a divorce. And I was like, yes, I absolutely think we should. So he disappeared. I mean, he moved all his stuff upstairs. I stayed downstairs. We rarely saw each other.
Girl, you said he disappeared. Which is it, girl? She said he disappeared. Okay. She said that he went around there and disappeared. But he went upstairs. He disappeared, but he went upstairs. I have you to know. Period. Pooh. Let's just look at something really quick.
I'm here, straight up. I get it. I f***ed up. Like, I wasn't there. I get it. I'm sorry, Trish. This divorce, that don't let me sleep good at night.
I don't even want to talk about it. I'll fill this out. See ya.
ain't messing.
He got into his apartment, you know, wherever he needed help. I was always there to help financially. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna be that type of person. Whether you piss me off or not, especially if you're gonna get the hell out of my space, yeah, I'm gonna help you get there. But I never seen him. I never seen him. I went on my little life. He went on his little life. It was a lot of issues in between then. And then I was already mentally dealing with stuff, which really pissed me off because I'm like, dude, I'm going through the most. And when I need you the most, you're entertaining other people the most. So when he left, I didn't see him. He didn't see me. We never talked about actual divorce paper, maybe once or twice. And then he would go ghost. Where the hell? I don't know where the hell he went to. I don't know. But and that was that. And it was just like a lapse in time. I didn't talk to him. He didn't talk to me. And it was not like I needed. To me, I didn't really need to talk to him anyways. For one, again, I was not mentally stable. I was mentally stable. It was just I was going through a depression.
Girl, I'm confused. I'm so confused. Did you ever think that the reason why you was going through damn depression was because you were still married to the fool? I mean, I'm just wondering, did it ever dawn on you that maybe the reason why you going through all this shit is because you still married to the man and y'all not thinking about no divorce papers? 5 whole years is what we talking. We're not talking 5 months. We're not talking 5 weeks. We're talking 5 whole years. Common sense would literally tell you if you dealing with depression and you dealing with things, then that would mean that you would need to separate yourself from what you dealing with the most, which would have been that man. Marquez, and whatever his name is. Marquise, Marquez, Marshit, I don't know, whatever.
Of my own. So I didn't feel the need to talk to him because I felt like he was going to be a trigger to it. But the kids had phones. If he wanted to talk to them, he can always call them. And if it was an emergency, of course I would have picked up the phone and told him there was something going on with his kids or anything or whatever. But I didn't feel we needed to talk. Out of sight, out of mind. And it was like the biggest relief. When I tell you it was like cloudy and then the sky just turned blue, it was like, I'm free. He's free to do whatever he wants. No.
You saw blue, girl. To this day, you should still be seeing the clouds until you sign them damn divorce papers. I'm just saying, you still ain't seen damn blue. I looked up and the sky was clear. How? You not divorced from the man. How? Girl. Trish.
As long as you want, go house to house wherever you want. And I get to breathe without dealing with what I'm dealing with the kids and dealing with him.
That's very profound. I guess, and I don't want to belabor the point, but Ken was in the picture for about 2 years, correct? I'm thinking, I get that you didn't even really want to talk to him. You didn't even want to deal with it in your mental space. But Ken is a guy here. He wants to marry you. It took you a while to, according to the show, to start the process of the divorce. But I guess you just didn't want to deal with it.
Yes. So let me give a little background on that. Ken, in the beginning, of course, you talk relationship. I didn't think Ken and I was going to go that far because when I was like, this guy is not going to put up with me because I'm like all over the place here. I am a mess, emotional mess here. But we talked. He told me up front. He was like, do not want to get married. I am so against marriages and being married. So I was like, yeah, okay, that's fine with me.
And with no urgency came depression. And with no urgency came all these things. But then all of a sudden, girl, you saw clear. Okay. I mean, he is a miracle worker.
We hear mutual. We're on mutual. This is something that we both. He didn't want to be married, and I was like, yeah, the shit I've been through, I ain't trying to get married no time soon either. But it was so weird. That's why I keep saying it was so weird because it was just one day he just flipped the switch. It was just like,
Trish, you weren't gonna be able to get married no way. You ain't got a divorce. Hey, Trish. Hey. I was gonna tell you because She'll be coming around the mountain when she comes. She'll be coming around the mountain. She'll be coming around the mountain. She'll be coming around the mountain when she comes. Trish, again, I have you to know that you can't marry anybody else until you get a damn divorce. Yeah. Depression and mental health is real. But my thing is it feels. Now, I get the depression from the family. I totally get that. I totally get that. Because that is true. My thing with her is, though, you can't, I'm not understanding how you saw blue when this man that clearly has you depressed is still in your life in some type of way, is what I'm saying. Like, there's no urgency. Somebody just said it was no urgency. With that, no urgency adds on extra depression. It adds on extra stuff, because you're worried about stuff now that you don't necessarily have to worry about. But again, your sense of urgency was not there. So, mama, I get that she lost stuff, y'all. I get that. I totally get that. On my end, she do absolutely need some therapy. She absolutely needs some therapy. But the one thing that was also weighing her down, she's still keeping around when clearly she didn't want that man in her space. If she's inviting other people in her space, that means clearly you no longer want him in your space. So to kind of relieve the depression at that moment, you should have just went ahead and divorced the man. I'm not understanding how you see blue when the man is still in your life causing confusion and chaos. Get rid of him. That's all I'm saying. The other stuff, I get that. I'm not saying that it's easy to go through those losses, because it's not. But at some point, you got to wake up and be like, okay, now listen. He's keeping a level of this depression that he shouldn't have to, because I should be able to go ahead and handle my own things in that moment. I'm sorry, for me. I'm gonna let y'all have it. For the ones that see y'all seeing something different. For me, I think it's, to me, it was kind of like you kind of put yourself in that situation with the ex-husband. Just my thoughts, just how I feel, just my thoughts on that. And anyway, we're gonna keep on going.
I have never wanted to get married, but I want to marry you. And that was recently. I was like,
how recent was this? How recent was this?
I want to say almost a year ago. Almost a year ago.
Put that thing on a Trisha, girl.
Like, wait, what? I was like, okay, now I know what's changed. Why is it different? Because when I tell you this guy was like, because he saw the worst of marriage. I didn't. On the other hand, I saw my mom and dad argue, get into arguments, but I also saw her fixing the plate and give her a kiss right after. But so my example of marriage was totally different from his, although my actual marriage was not what my mom and dad was. So he didn't quite see that. So he said marriage scared him. He was like, no, he didn't want to do it. I never. And then I don't know what happened. It was just like a flip.
If Ken proposed this to you today, would you say yes?
I would say yes, but I would say we do need counseling. I do not want to carry past trauma or make the same mistake again. Because
and I think this is where it is. You're not gonna heal. Of course, y'all need therapy together. Of course you do. But you need therapy by yourself. I'm just saying, you need individual therapy for yourself. Period. Just how I feel. I could be wrong. So no, it's just the way that I feel. I think you need individual therapy, and then maybe couples therapy, and then maybe y'all can, that's how you can go into that. But she needs some individual therapy. She needs some. Because what's not going to happen is their marriage is not going to be able to heal what she already went through with her previous husband. It's not going to work. That does not work. She needs to get individual therapy for herself first so she can heal from her first marriage, and then get the resources and things that she needs to help her in her second marriage. Just the way that I feel, you know. But yeah.
Then we didn't communicate. We argued, we bumped heads, and then we never talked to each other. We never aired out what was wrong, what this person done, or how we could fix it. We never took into consideration each other's feelings. I don't want to do that again. I want it to be not perfect, but damn near perfect.
But you know what the world is seeing, and I get what you're saying completely, but what the world is seeing, it looks like to me that Ken is a great communicator. Like, I don't know about your husband, but Ken seems like he's going to be totally different, and it's almost unfair. And you know, it is what it is for you to bring that past stuff to him, because he looks like he'll tell you what his issues were. When you trained with Martell and y'all had that scene, and he sat up and he looked at you in a calm manner, that's what a man is supposed to be, and that's what probably a lot of women see. He said to you calmly, he was like, if I had done that and then explained to you that I had been to the gym with Melody, let's just say Melody, how would you have felt? How would you have taken it? And he's such a great communicator. So yes, I agree, therapy. But to me, he's already there. You might not be, but he is.
He's there on a certain level. We both still have a way of communicating. I think because he has past trauma relationships. So I think we always think that when we do have these smallest disagreement, we always think that we're trying to battle one another. Like, I'm trying to battle him. He thinks I'm trying to battle him, and I think he's trying to battle me. So the battle just keeps going argumentatively until we both have to get to a point to where we can communicate and listen to one another instead of arguing.
When was the last time? Because you guys appear to be a great couple. When was the last time you and Ken got into an argument?
Yesterday.
What was it about?
Yes.
Wait, we were filming yesterday.
Podcast. It's about doing this damn podcast. That's what it was about.
What did y'all argue about yesterday?
That it was social media. You know, it's what people are saying, and and Martell, of course.
Y'all argued about Martell again yesterday and social media yesterday.
I'm gonna interject here, Trish. For your husband, for your man, say, Ken, you don't have to tell every damn thing. Because to me, he's not going to like the fact that you're saying this. He's not going to like the fact that you're saying on this podcast that y'all argued about Martell. I'm just telling you for future reference.
No. In her defense, she said that was one of the many things they argued about yesterday.
But his name in it. Because I'm just saying from a woman's point of view.
Go ahead.
If you brought up a bitch.
It was social media. It's just social media, I guess.
Let me ask you this, because Ken is here to defend himself. Let's have a real conversation, right? At the end of the day, Ken is a man and he's an alpha male. And one thing, Heavenly can agree to this, there's only so much a man can take when people are talking about his woman. And
now I do agree with that coming from a man's perspective. I'm not gonna lie, I do agree with that. Y'all know I like menses and things like that, but I wish my man would get on here and talk like that. I'm just saying, we would definitely have a problem. I'm just saying, if it was my man. Okay, I'm just saying. Baby Girl 1981 says, Chef, it took me 2 years to get a divorce. I was really depressed during that time and made dumb decisions. I finally got therapy to get over that portion of my life, 13 years with someone else. First of all, I want to say congratulations on getting that therapy and making sure that you good. You know what I'm saying? Because it's all about that, and it's all about the self-awareness and knowing that you need to heal from whatever relationship that you were in. I think when it comes to Trish, my issue is inviting the other energy and making it seem that the other energy, like, it seems like to me, Ken is all in as a man. From a man's perspective, right? Ken is all in as a man, is what it seems like to me. Oh, you need to clear this up, and you need to clear this up because it shouldn't sound this way, or it shouldn't be this way. It shouldn't sound that way. And to me, it sounds like you're kind of dragging him along the way to satisfy the need that you need to go to therapy, you need to heal. You're to me, Ken is a satisfying moment for her right now. Can I just be honest? That's what it seems like. It seems like Ken is a you know how people get in a relationship and it just seems like they're in a relationship just to satisfy each other. You see what I'm saying? To me, it just seems like it's like a convenience type of thing for her. It's not, she ain't all in. You can tell she's not all in. You can tell she's not all in with Ken. And again, this is, I'm a gay man, but that's just the way that I feel about it. I just feel like she's kind of using Ken as a band-aid right now. You're just using him in this moment because he makes you feel comfortable. He makes you feel a certain type of way. But him, on the other hand, he's receiving this totally different, and he's all in on the situation. That's what I see. Again, just my opinion, and that's what I see. But we're gonna keep going. All right.
I have two questions within one, because it appears like in every relationship, one person loves the other more than they love them. That's in every relationship. Dr. Damon loves Dr. Heavenly more than she does to me. Would you say that's true or no?
No, initially, yes. At this stage, they're in now, yes. But now, no. I think it's equal now. I think it's equal now.
It's equal now.
It's
okay.
equal now. Yeah.
It appears that Ken loves you more than you love him.
Today.
Not that you don't love him, that Ken loves you more than you love him. And it appears that y'all are first season newbies. And it's wonderful you're talking to a reality producer and a reality star who knows both ends. I believe that the gossip is getting to Ken. And unfortunately, he's taking it out on you and vice versa. Are you
a man
afraid?
He taking it, Carlos, what do you mean he taking it out on Trish? If anything, Trish is taking out everything that she's dealing with on Ken. What is you talking about? What is Ken doing that would make you think that his energy is he's trying to, like, I'm not understanding that. I don't quite get that. That's Trish that you're describing, not Ken. Okay, let's keep going.
Because I got to an argument yesterday. Is Ken not at the house today? Is he sleeping did he sleep at the house last night?
Well, he's on the road right now. He decided just to go and do something.
Got it. Yeah. Did you talk to Ken? Have y'all spoken today?
No.
Are you afraid that you may lose Ken?
I didn't think about that.
How do I say this? Do I want to lose him? No. And for me, it's hard to say. Well, no, I take it back. Am I afraid to lose him? Yes and no. Because I'm not gonna lie, I feel like I've lost so much in life. It's kind of, I even tell myself now that, God only lent my kids to me for a little while, just to expect the unexpected of life. So it's like, yes and no. I am, but it's like,
if I'm honest, I can understand a little bit of what she's saying here about being afraid. Now, I don't know if she's necessarily afraid to lose Ken, because I don't think she has him on the level that he thinks that he may have her. I can see it when you've had that much loss in your life. I can see that. I could see that. Yeah, I wouldn't have said it in no interview, Andre. I was about to say that. I wouldn't have said it publicly, and I wouldn't have said it in no interview. I get where the mentality where you're coming from, but I'm like Heavenly. There are just certain things that I just would not be saying on no damn interview, especially if we already arguing about the fact that things are going on. I wouldn't have dared answer that, but okay. Anyway.
Life happens. For me, life been happening. So
she has a block up that she's prepared for whatever. I get it. Can I give you a little advice, darling?
Give her a lot of advice because
Yeah.
I'm emotional. Like real talk. And I want you to hear from Heavenly, who's a married woman for over 20 years. I'm not married, so I'd rather you hear this from her. What I will say before Heavenly starts is this, okay? I always tell people that reality stars are the superheroes of the industry. And I do mean that. I'm so protective of the reality TV and the stars because you guys are the bravest in the industry. You know, actors can hide behind a character and be who they want to be when they leave set, right? And nobody judges them in their real life because they don't know them in their real life. They know their character.
Here we go.
Musicians can hide behind their music, right? Reality stars, you guys are judged every single day for living your real life out loud in front of the world. And I'm so protective of all of my cast in the sense of I'm always making sure that you guys have an outlet. And what I want you to know is
now this is the part where I felt like Carlos was gaslighting the shit out of her. Okay, because sir, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Y'all probably got something incremented now. And yes, somebody gonna say it, so I'm gonna say it for you. I have heard Mel say that they do have somebody that they could talk to. But I want to be completely honest about it. Let's be real about it, y'all. And I'm not trying to do this being disrespectful. I'm not. But if that was the case, I'm not even finna finish it. Sorry, can't get a divorce without that child support order, and you have to know where that man is. I know from experience, lawyer costs increase every time they try to serve that dude. Miss Brenda, I mean, I understand what you're saying, Miss Brenda, and you're probably right about that, Miss Brenda, because you've been through it, Miss Brenda. But let me just say this, Miss Brenda. She saw that man enough to eventually serve him divorce papers. That's bullshit. And she confined him. That's bull crap, honey. So you know. But thank you, Brenda. We appreciate that because I believe you. I believe you. Yeah, I think she definitely needs some severe therapy. And again, I just say in general, again, it just feels like this part of it was such gaslighting and like manipulative here.
It's very challenging, especially your first season, to read the comments. And trust me, I get it. What I want to offer you is this. Always remind yourself nobody knows you or Ken when you guys are at home together where there's no cameras before the show or even after the show. And I don't want you guys to be faced with the commentary because that's never going to go away. It just isn't. And when it comes to the mental health of reality stars, that's why we have psychologists on set. That's why we have, I mean, not on set, but we have psychologists available for everyone on set to talk to because being on reality TV is a it is a very mentally challenging thing to deal with at times. And
Carlos, stop. This is what I be talking about. You just make it so hard for people to like really just be there. Like the hell is that? Oh, you just make it hard. Like, stop this. Stop the cap, bro. Stop the cap. Stop the cap, bro.
And I don't want you and Ken to be faced with this adversity only because of what's being said. If you guys have other issues, that's one thing, but it appears that a lot of it are the comments, and I don't want you to ever in life let anyone who's hiding behind a keyboard to tell you who Latricia is. And the only person who knows that is you. And I don't want you to ever allow negative things to be said about you to force people to have you make a decision just based on the outsider. So that's my advice to you.
I would say, I've been on reality TV 10.
Carlos, did you give her this advice when she said, because you started this live by saying you ain't never met the girl. That's what you said. So here's what I'm trying to figure out. I'm trying to figure out, does this like who? I'm confused, sir, because it's scab. Happy Sunday, raindrops. Yes, honey. Yes. The word of the day is fake as hell. Yes. When you are fake as hell, you sound like Carlisha King. Yes, honey. Yes. Carlos. Like, I want you to stop. Yeah, no. Bruh. This right here, this is cap, this is gaslighting, you is lying, you is just doing a whole bunch right here, girl. Happy Sunday, raindrops. Yes, honey. Girl, I can't. Listen, y'all make sure y'all hit that like button for me. Y'all, y'all make sure y'all hit that like button for me. Please, please, please make sure that you hit that like button for me, please. Oh, also too, it is 5:21. Y'all blessed to catch up with $5.21. Yes, honey. Yes. Y'all don't do it. I'm going to call Carlos myself. Okay. I'm going to call Carlos myself and bring him around here. Okay. And I know y'all will be annoyed. Okay. Do y'all want to be annoyed? All right. $5.20 is $5.20. Yes, honey. Yes.
10 years now. We're on season 11. And the way we've gotten, and I get the kind of man that Ken is. He's a good guy, but men are men. And my husband hates this word, but it's a fitting word. The manly men are more sensitive. He don't like that word ever. He don't ever want me to say that word. Men are sensitive. So for you, you're going to have to be the more mature one. I hate to say it, but you are. And on reality TV, you're going to have to uplift that man. And you're going to have to tell him on and off camera how you really feel. You can't put a block up with Ken because Ken has already proven how much he loves you on and off. We could see it to the point where we could see it. He loves you, right? He's already proven that. So the courting part is over. If you want this man, the only way that y'all going to survive, and I'm going to say only way, one thing, what you're going to have to do is limit what you say and what you don't say. And y'all going to have to get off social media because those people are the devil. In the sense that they saying shit just to fuck with you. They ain't got nobody. They want your life. They see you're beautiful. And I'm telling you, there's a lot of haters out there that's going to sit up there and tell you the wrong thing to do so they can get your man or just so you don't have them. So y'all going to have to get off reality, off the internet. You got to get off Twitter. The one thing that helped my husband and me the most is he does not watch the show. He does not watch the show. He is not on social media. Yes, he's on social media, but bitch, that's me. So if it's a DM bitch, I'm going back in on these hoes on social media because men can't handle this. They can't. They're fragile in a sense that they can't do it. It ain't just my man. It ain't just your man. It's all men. Most men. It's always an exception. Martell probably is the exception. But he gonna have to get off reality TV or he can't watch it. He can't be on social media for the life of y'all relationship. And the problem with y'all relationship is it's so fucking new. Y'all don't know each other as well as me and Damon. And are you watching people on the show like Simone, who's been with her husband 30 years and still was going to file for divorce based on some shit that people saying on social media? You got to cut the social media or either cut the show. One or the other. If you can't cut the social media and don't watch it, you can watch it. He can't watch it. Because the men can't take it, boo. They are territorial. And when there's another ninja on the show smiling and profiling, Martell is a great guy and he playing. But for the emotional sense of another man, whether Ken says it or not, he don't like that shit. He don't like Martell name with your name ever. So you need to tell this man how you feel if you want him, how much you feel, and say it on fucking TV too. Y'all got a second part, right? Y'all still film? Tell this man, and you say, listen, I want to be very clear about what I'm saying and how I feel about you, because he needs that from you, sister. He needs that from you. And I see what he loves.
Girl. Heavenly, now you know good and well if that get filmed, it ain't gonna make it. Girl. And Martell, a great guy. I need some Sarah. I need some Sarah. Sarah. I need some Sarah. You mean the same teeny weeny that we know? Teeny weeny? The teeny weeny? With the hook and the curve? Give me a Sarah. Girl. 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 I- Happy Sunday, everybody. Happy Sunday to you, Sweet Pea. Happy Sunday, everybody. Girl. Get y'all a Sarah. Get y'all a Sarah. Mm.
You. I didn't see it before we got on this camera, and I'm being very honest. You are an honest person to a fault, and that's fucked up. You got to learn how to have game. You got to learn how to lie. But when you don't say everything, it leaves it up to the court of public opinion, and our minds are running with it because you're trying to be you. I think if you stay on reality TV, be you. You're gonna be great on reality TV because you're giving your real self.
Yes.
You're giving your real self, but you got to make sure when it comes to him that you're very open with him, very honest with him. Get with these hoes in a relationship, but you can't never leave your relationship on the line and leaving him feeling like he don't know because he's sensitive. And you got to realize that. And that's any man if you want a man. Do you understand what I'm saying? Am I being harsh or am I saying the wrong thing?
No, I love it. Every word.
You got that man, girl. He's already proven to the world that he loves you more than anything. Now, you got to prove it to him because probably in his mind, he's probably saying, just like you say, you got that wall up and you got to be prepared for whatever. Let that wall down. You will not be disappointed. Let it down. Put all your love in there with him. Put it all on the line and it'll be worth your time. I'm telling you. It ain't going to be easy. I always say my relationship is perfect. No relationship is perfect. It's never going to be easy. But he seems like the kind of man you ain't going to know. The type of man, and in the world can see it, it's his energy.
I'm going to try, Dr. Headley. Now, if I do this, he waits.
Try leaves room for failure. That's Dr. Jackie Walters.
Wait a minute,
sister. Wait a minute. Step back. Let's get some counseling first. Don't say that again. Don't say it again. I heard what you said. Don't say it again.
I didn't hear. Don't repeat it.
Don't say it again. Don't repeat it. However, I get you. She's saying her heart is fragile and she can't take it no more. She's been through enough. You definitely gonna have to get therapy and get all that out. But let him be your therapist, sister. Tell him how you feel about him. Tell him why you've been so distant, if you have been, or why you haven't put it all on the line for him. Tell him how much you love him, but you can't be hurt. Men love that kind of shit. Bitch, I love you so much, but I can't be hurt again. And when he tells you to himself, and he's going to say this, bitch, I would never hurt you. He's going to mean it. And he's going to remember that every time y'all have a problem. If we got a problem, we got to talk it way through. You can't leave. You can't leave when we upset. We need to get through this before we go to sleep at night. Now, we might be up all goddamn night, but we're going to get through this conversation tonight because you are the most important person to me. Not this show, not working out, not all these people, not even and you said your family died, and I'm sensitive to that. Not even your mama. That's why I tell them, your mama ain't in this. Mm-hmm. It's between me and you. And when we get married, bitch, we won. And I got to be open and honest with you in every way possible. No. I'll take that back. Don't tell him every damn thing. You can't do it.
Why do you keep saying that? I feel like, so are you saying in marriages you should keep some secrets?
Absolutely. My thing is she don't know what secrets to keep and what not to keep. But what I'm telling you, sister, is uplift the man at all times. If there's something that you think they can that they can fracture his ego, don't say that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like for example, I'm giving you a perfect example, and my husband don't watch this shit. So like, okay, we 53. My husband just turned 54, right? For example, and this is minor, but it ain't minor to him. He got a little patch on his head that's thinning out, right? I would never tell him. You can't say certain shit to men because it's gonna bother them. And you gotta either you want a man or you don't. I'm telling you, if he's the man that he appears to be on the show, and he looks like he's a praying man, and he's definitely protected by his stature, just by his presence, he's protecting you. He's provided for you. He brought your kids a car. He's worth it. And because he's worth it, you can let down that the man loves you. Everybody in the world can see it, Trish. So you can let down that barrier and be the woman that he needs you to be.
Girl, somebody come over here and get Heavenly, try to fix my life. Somebody come over here and get her. Girl. Oh, Lord have mercy, girl.
Be fragile with him. Put it all on the line, sister. And you got a magical life. But don't let this show fuck you up. Don't listen to fucking Carlos.
Whatever. I'm the one who's on it. Just give her some advice.
Carlos
Don't
want
do me.
good TV, bitch. Carlos want good TV. If he cannot not watch this show, if he cannot not watch this show and get off of Twitter, he got to get off social media. And listen, Alicia, because social media is the devil. And when you start out, you don't understand it, that they do this shit with everybody. Everybody. Beyonce get it.
Yeah, no, listen, one thing I will say is this.
You got to cut me off, but go ahead, Carlos.
No,
I'm kidding. That was a joke.
I know, baby. No, one thing Heavenly is saying is true. I've learned from another show I'm doing that men want a public compliment after you guys have a public discourse, right? Because obviously all relationships have issues, right? So let's say you guys had an argument, and let's say it was on camera. At some point when you guys are done with it, a man, she is right. A man wants you to at least say on camera, I love you, you're great, just so that they're able to feel like this woman isn't just embarrassing for camera. So I do agree with Dr. Hemley there. But I want to say this to you. I've been told too in my past relationship that I had a wall up because of hurt as well. And what I sense from you is this. I'm going to ask you this, Trish. It appears that you're preparing yourself to get hurt by him so that you can say, see, I knew it. And that way you don't have to go through another state of depression.
Mm-hmm. That's absolutely correct.
Yeah.
It is.
But one thing we teach you in Dr. Hemley University, I hate to bring this up, but whatever you think is going to happen, whatever you think about is going to happen. So you have to go back in and do some positive affirmations or whatever you need to do to make you feel like this is not going to happen. Because if you think it in your mind, it's going to happen. And inadvertently, you making it happen because you think it's already going to happen. So you got to change in your mind that this man loves me. I'm going to be with him. Even if you have to say it out loud, God, dear God, nothing is missing. Nothing is broken in my relationship. Please help heal my heart, Lord Jesus, that I can receive the man that he is. And tell him how you feel. Tell him how you feel. I love you, but my heart has been broken so bad, Daddy, that I just can't do it again. And he's going to reassure you. He's going to reassure you and prepare to not let go. Even when you're thinking that, hey, you know what, this is going the wrong way, prepare that I'm going to make it work. Mm-hmm. I mean, you got your deal breakers. I mean, if he, you know what I mean? If he's been, but this ain't the dude. He's a good guy. Everybody's going to make mistakes. So with the first mistake, you can't just say I'm out. You got to be prepared and make a decision. Is this going to be the man for me? I'm going to work through the thick and the thin with him.
Yeah. So look, I want to say thank you, Trish, for stepping into me and Heatherly's podcast.
Oh my God, Trish, I want to thank you for stepping into yes, raindrops, yes. Child. What did y'all learn from Trish? What did y'all learn? Let me know what y'all learned from Trish. What did you learn? What did you learn? What did you learn? What did you learn from Trish?
Where we recap.
I ain't finished yet, Carlos. Can I do one more thing for you in this?
Okay. Let me just say this one thing to her. Trisha, after this interview, do me one favor, baby. I know you know I asked for a lot. Just call Ken. Just call him and say you love him. That's it. Just call your man afterwards and say, because I know y'all had an argument yesterday. I know it's fresh. We all know how that is. I would just pick up the phone and he's gonna be like this. What? Just say, baby, I love you, and something that simple.
Do you have any other questions for me? In maneuvering through reality TV, I've been doing it 10 years. You got any questions for me? Because like he gave you great advice. Sometimes you, as the woman, you can always, most times, have to be the bigger person in a relationship. Because men are not us. They're not.
Women always have to be the bigger person in relationships. That's yes, I agree with that.
They're not us, and you have to love them enough to do that.
Yeah. Do you have any questions for Dr. Hemley on how to navigate through reality TV now that you're a part of it?
No, I just think the biggest issue is social media. It is.
Get off that shit. Get off it. Tell them let's make a commitment not to look at social media together. Let's not do it.
And please talk to Letitia Scott. Letitia Scott was on Twitter and reading comments her first 3 seasons. And it did a number on her. And I'm only saying this because they talked about it on the show. I don't tell my cast secrets that we talk about personally. It almost ruined her marriage to Marcel. Not the other stuff that was happening within, the show. Marcel said what people said about his wife entered their marriage, and they almost got a divorce because of the comments. And what Dr. Hemley said to you is real. People who go out of their way to leave negative comments on your page, they want to get a reaction out of you. And sometimes the reaction is losing your man leaving you, losing your job. Because I'm going to say this, and I'm not going to take it back. Anybody who takes time out of their day to bully you on social media, they want your life. And the day you decide to leave the show because of what they said about you,
And the day you decide to leave the show because of what they said about you, oh my God, go over there to Letitia Scott because Martell said that his marriage was almost over. Raindrops, girl, girl, girl.
Is the day they sit back and feel like, good, now she's on my level, right? So always know that. I only respond to positive comments on my social media. People don't like me. I'm the most lovable person in the world, honey. So I already know it's hate. But they want to get a reaction out of you, and they want to knock you down to size, and you can't fall for the okie doke.
And I want to end by saying you are a beautiful person. I didn't know what to expect tonight. You know, I like to play. I'm joking, and you know everything. You're a beautiful person. Realize it, that you are worth the most. You are worth everything that's coming to you. All you got to do is speak it and believe it. That's all. Get in the Bible with your man, pray with your man, and speak it into life. And don't look for the worst based on your past. I think you got it, sister. You got it, the life that everybody wants. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Wait a damn minute. Wait a minute. I just realized something that Carlos and Heavenly said. I want y'all to quit lying to her. The people want her life. Who? Who do? Who? 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 Who want her life? Who? Who, girl? Who, girl? Y'all be doing a lot. Divine's said, and this is Divine's opinion. Divine said, I don't think she's a liar. She just guarded and not sure how to act. She's a survivor. Okay. I'm a survivor. I'm not gonna give up. I'm a survivor. Keep on surviving. Grief is an ongoing process. She needs to get the support that she needs. Therapy also with prayer, but therapy. I agree. We do not want her life trust. I agree with that. What's up, Harold? Go ahead, missionary heavenly. She has the life everyone wants. Where who? They always try to make it seem like it's just Tisha. No, she was the most thin-skinned. Ooh. Q said, I don't. Q, I think that's what to Trish's life. Nobody, baby. I don't want any of their lives. She don't want her own life. Oh, that part. Nobody want her life. Nobody. Nobody, baby. Women would want a man like Ken who supports. Now I agree with that part, but wanting her life, yeah, I think it's a reach. She definitely a liar. We want her to learn how to tell the truth. I agree. I think that there is some truth missing up in there. You know what I'm saying? I really do. I do think that there's some truth missing in there, and I think that it's not a stretch to call her a liar about some things because, again, we're talking about the whole. I'm sorry. The whole Martell situation. What's the truth and what's a lie? You went to Disney and Stormy and lied to them. But then you went to Ken, you told Ken what the real was. Then y'all, I mean, it's just a bunch of fake shit. And really, honestly, if we're gonna talk about it, everybody keeps saying she is this, she is that. Girl, get off of reality TV. Reality TV is not the place where you need to be trying to heal from these particular issues. It's just not. It's not. Because folks not gonna have grace on you. You know why people aren't gonna have grace on you? Because we can only commentate based off of what you guys bring us to the cameras. Other than that, we don't know anything else. The only thing that we can go off of is literally what you give the cameras. So in my opinion, I think it still stands from what I said earlier. I don't believe that I don't believe that Trish wants to marry Ken and live happily ever after with Ken. I honestly believe that Ken right now makes her feel good. He makes her feel like something, and she loving it. She's loving every bit of it. He's making her feel better than maybe what her ex-husband made her feel. But just in my opinion, I don't think it's gonna go necessarily far, because again, I think that that's where it stops. You know what I'm saying? Just my opinion on her. I will also, y'all are saying a lot of things that I'm not taking away from her. I'm not taking away that Trish is a mother. Ain't nobody taking that away from her. I mean, mother, great. She's a great mother. But I can only go based off of what they are presenting on the show. And based on what they're presenting on the show, she does not give me that she is full throttle with Ken, although Ken may be full throttle with her. It's like a cover up. To me, it's like a Band-Aid. A Band-Aid going over all of those scars. And until you truly get the true therapy that you need, it's gonna always look like this. Just my thoughts. Again, I also think she needs counseling and therapy. I do. I think she needs counseling and therapy. And I think she needs it by herself first before she tries to get it with Ken. Those are my thoughts. You gotta heal from what took place in your life. And again, no one can put grief and all that kind of, no one puts all that on there, right? I just think, and QT, I'm gonna have to give some of this to Trish, because I don't necessarily think it's what they built. She built some of it too. She got to take that accountability as well. You know, I mean, you chose to not tell the full truth when it comes to the Martell situation. Did you go to the gym? I mean, what's the tea? Now y'all saying that the gym was in the house, but y'all never made it to the gym. You said you told Ken that you went over there several times. So to me, again, just what is the truth? Just let whatever it is. Again, as I stated before, I would respect her and Martell both if they would have just said, well, y'all know how I feel about Martell, but I would have respected her more if she had just said, hey, we was both going through something at the time. You see what I'm saying? We both was going through something at the time, and shit, we needed each other, or we needed, you know what I'm saying? I will respect that so much more than the fact that y'all keep lying about training and who doing this and going over the house to train and do all this. That's bullshit to me, and it's cap. And it will never be something that I would think would be true. When they said it, I knew immediately it was a lie. Y'all are trying to look for a way to make it seem like y'all are connected, but it's just not true. Y'all, because you keep giving us different stuff. You see what I'm saying? So that's just how I feel about it. Do I think that there could be some potential if she goes to get healed and get some healing? Absolutely. Absolutely. I don't wish no bad on Trish either. You know, I don't wish no bad on her either. I just, again, these are just things that I noticed, and I think when you hear like an interview or you hear like a sit down, you kind of hear how she, I don't know. For me, Trish, baby, I think, yeah, let this heal. Because honestly speaking, y'all, I unfortunately think that this second half is going to embarrass Trish. It's going to be like an embarrassing moment for her. Just my thoughts on that. I think it's going to be more embarrassing than what we heard in the beginning. And again, I wish that if you kind of just wrap it up in a way that it seems like, I don't know. I don't think the viewers would be taking Trish to like, oh, you done done something with Martell. Now, before this particular season came out and the trailer came out, I told y'all immediately, I said, you can tell something is going on between Martell and Trish. This was before we saw any episodes. Then we see the episode with them acting like they didn't know each other at Stormy's house. Then we move on over to the fact that they were supposed to be going to work out at the gym and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, she confused, baby. Baby got a lot of things that she got to work on, you know? So yeah, that's how I feel about it. the mess with Martell is going to make her look bad. Period. QT. That I think that's where I am with it. The situation with Martell makes you look bad because you ain't just really came out and said what it was. Which again, I understand that y'all gotta produce TV, but the way that y'all going about doing it is, of course, going to make people think other things. It's going to make people say other things. That it's natural. It's natural, you know. So I don't know. And also too, it was not a lie when it was said that she seems to be more giddy and more careful with her talking or whatever the case may be when she's talking to Martell. We can understand everything you're saying. You're not saying a mush mouth when you talking to Martell. You know what I'm saying? And girl, honestly, it's okay. You know what I'm saying? Fly Girl Speaks, I just said that. I just was saying that earlier. Like, I feel like Ken, and I'm saying this more so from a male's perspective, because at the end of the day, regardless of who I like or what I like, I'm still a man. I just think at the end of the day, it's like, dang, I don't know. Ken just have a lot of patience and stuff. I just wouldn't be able to do it. I'm sorry. Me, I couldn't do it. Shit, we getting older. We ain't really got time to be playing, girl. We getting older. We got to make this thing work. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I have different thoughts on it. Again, I don't wish neither one of them bad. I don't know them like that. I'm just giving commentary on this actual sit down. Because when I heard it in real time, my ass was confused. Okay. I was so confused. And I'm not gonna say that I'm still not confused about some stuff. Trisha is being forced to lie on the show to give Hotel a storyline, and she's uncomfortable doing it. Her being on the show is highly questionable, especially with a boyfriend while she's still married. Okay, I can see that too. Indigo Girl, listen, I respect y'all's comments. Was Trish the gym Martell said that he was doing during the journeyology to the root. So I'm glad you brought that up. I'm so glad that you brought this up, because I'm going to do my breakdown on this. And here's why I'm gonna do my breakdown. I had just shared to my community wall that I needed y'all to go back and watch the reunion from season 4. Was it season 4's reunion? Yeah, that was the season where yeah, that was the season. So it was season 4, episode 2. Y'all gotta watch that episode, and I promise you, the things that you hear, you're gonna be like, big. And I keep saying this. I'm like, the things that we know now, if we knew back then, some things would look and seem very different. You know what I'm saying? But now, y'all, honestly, go back and look at that reunion for yourself, and you're gonna be like, wow. Wow. You probably about gonna be taking notes. No lie. You about gonna be taking notes. I want y'all to just go watch it. Just go watch it and let me know when you got some free time. I ain't, telling nobody what to do and stuff like that. But when you got some free time, go watch it and let me know. Let me know. Exactly. And I'm glad you said that journeyology to the root, because I'm not gonna lie, it made me think. It made me think. The second part that I heard of that reunion, I'm like, so Martell, who was it? Because when Carlos asked the question, he actually said no, it was not the slow hoe. Now, of course, we know why she got pregnant, or when she got pregnant. Of course, we know that. Of course, he had to have been messing with her around that time. Okay, we get that part. But it seems strange. It definitely seems strange. And also remember how was it Destiny that said, yeah, it was Destiny. Didn't Trish say that she used to see Martell at the gym with Destiny? Or is it Destiny that said, I used to see Trish at the gym? Nah, it had to be Destiny and Martell. Trish and Martell were at the gym at at the same time. I thought Disney was in there in some kind of way. At the beginning of the season, I remember one of them. I think it was Disney that said that she had saw Trish at the no. Trish said she saw Disney and Martell. I thought that. I thought that's what I heard. Yeah. See, I know I ain't the only one that heard that. I thought so. Which then again tells me y'all story is just all over the place on how y'all met, how y'all knew each other. You let somebody tell it and they'll say, "Oh, I've been knowing such and such since I was 14, baby." Then you ask somebody else, "I've been knowing them since they were in their mama womb." Then you go around there, you ask somebody else, "I've been knowing them since they were knee high to a grasshopper child." Then you go ask somebody else, "I've been knowing them since I was 16. Then you gonna ask somebody else, "Girl, I went to high school with them. Girl, we used to teach class together. Girl, we used to do this together. Girl, we used to do that together. Girl, this what we used to do. Girl, this how we know each other." Girl, I be I just mm, mm, mm. That reunion was after the Holtz divorce was so ugly. Mel was taking all sorts of slugs. Uh-huh. I do remember that. That I am gonna tell y'all that's one of them. That season 4 reunion was like a trigger reunion for real, for real. Did Destiny know about Trish and Martell from before? That's my question. That's my question, IPB, because Destiny said that Trish said that she used to see Destiny and Martell at the gym together. But you asking, do we think that Destiny know about Trish and Martell, or did she know about them in the beginning? That's a good question. That'd be a good question. Ken do not like how Marho laughs about the situation because it ain't funny if we're gonna be honest about it. Honestly, like I don't blame him. What's funny? That's what I be asking. What is funny? What's funny? Trish said that she saw Dusty and Martell at the gym together all the time. Okay, I thought so, Inetta, because I was over here thinking, I know I ain't just heard that out of, I ain't pulled that out the air. I heard that. This has been, with Moose Knuckles. Now, how y'all done gave, first of all, so y'all done gave Martell the name Moose Knuckles. Do y'all know what Moose Knuckles? Do y'all actually know where Moose Knuckles came from? Do y'all know where Moose Knuckles came from? How did y'all have to use that on Martell? Like, how Martell get the name Moose Knuckles? Moose Knuckles is for somebody else. Oh my goodness, y'all. I'm sorry. But Moose Knuckles is not from Martell. Okay. Y'all have to come up with a new name for Martell because Moose Knuckles is not it. Oh, that's what Chit Chat call him. Chit Chat started Moose Knuckles. Oh, okay. So I was about to say, Moose Knuckles is not who y'all think it is over here. Moose Knuckles belong to Netta. Okay. Netta was standing up there in that jumpsuit with her balls or his balls hanging all off to the side. And if you don't remember, you can see it right here. Okay. This is where this is who I started calling Moose Knuckles. Y'all see Netta Moose Knuckles right there? Big Joe. Y'all see Big Joe Moose Knuckles? Big Joe, big nuts right there. So that's why I got moose. That's why I was calling them moose knuckles. So that's why I thought that's like, why y'all give Martell moose knuckles? That's funny though. That is funny. Now nigga says big. Well, I ain't finna try to find that. I ain't going to look either. I listen. I mean, they just sitting there looking at you, staring at you and stuff like that. So I just thought maybe. Listen. You have to see her pic and you will see why. I don't know how they missed that. That's funny though that she called him Moose Knuckle. That is so funny because I literally had been sitting up here and I literally was calling Netta that because we saw her balls, his balls. It wasn't, Okay, so listen. A guy lost a gold medal thanks to his package getting in the way. Oh no. Somebody lost the medal because their package was in the way. Well, he might got a good package around there. If he got in the way of a medal, my Lord, I'm praying for him. I wish, because of what the good Lord gave you, you got to be punished for. The good Lord gave him that thing. Okay, the good Lord gave him that thing. He has to get punished for that. Man, that's sad. That's sad, man. I would not want to be punished for being blessed with a major package, girl. Oh. Okay, so I'm gonna play this trailer again. But before I play this trailer, we got 237 people in the house, and I hope we got over 200 likes. Okay, let me look at the likes real quick and make sure we got over 200 likes. Okay, and then also too, y'all bless the catch F. It is do it in honor of Wanda's live tonight. Yes, Wanda will be live tonight. Wanda will be live tonight. Wanda will be live tonight. She actually says that her and Betty gonna be into it after tonight. I'm wondering what y'all think she fit to say about Stormy that's gonna have Betty mad. What y'all think it is? What do y'all think it is? In honor of Wanda, we blessing the catch up. Yeah, in honor of Wanda. In honor of Wanda, we blessing the catch up. Yeah, she will be live tonight. She will be live tonight. Don't see no print on Ken. Amy, what you doing looking for a print on Ken, Amy? Amy, why are you around there looking for a print, Amy? Amy, you're not supposed to be looking for a print. You're supposed to be going around there and reading the word of God. Amy said, baby, I've been looking at the print. I don't see nothing. My Lord. I believe he got something. I believe maybe he know how to, Why is she gonna talk about Stormy? I have absolutely no clue. I have absolutely no clue why she wants to talk about Stormy, but apparently whatever she gonna say about Stormy, I don't know. But she said she got something for Stormy. Y'all see Amy up in here? Amy said she been looking, baby. She ain't found nothing. Amy said I was around there seeing what I can see. Maybe Ken is a grower and not a shower. Oh. She will talk about Mel. Absolutely. Y'all already know she's going to talk about Mel. Y'all know she's going to talk about Mel. Somebody's mama. What y'all coming up in here with these grandmama names, these auntie names, and these mama names and stuff in here? Y'all worried about somebody Peter Wacker for? What y'all worried about the Peter Wacker for? Huh? What y'all searching for? I searched all over, couldn't find nobody. I searched high and low, Still couldn't find nobody. Nope. Couldn't find the Peter Wacker. Couldn't find the Peter Wacker. Couldn't find that Peter Wacker. Couldn't find the Peter Wacker. Couldn't find the Peter Wacker. Couldn't find that Peter Wacker. Girl, y'all can't find it. Child, y'all can't find. Baby, what is y'all doing with all these aunties and stuff in the chat? All the aunties and the mamas and the aunts and all of that. Y'all over here trying to look at the Peter Wacker. Aunties and mamas and grandmamas and things up in the chat. Look, I have we got a let me see. Where'd she go? We got Auntie up in here. Y'all see Auntie? Auntie said, no, I looked at every pair of shorts he had on and I want print. Y'all, what's Auntie doing around there looking at the prints? What is Auntie doing? Let me see. Who else? And we got somebody's mama up in here too. Where'd she go? Where mama go? Somebody mama right here. Somebody's mama talking about maybe he a grower, not a shower. Girl, y'all come over here and get these women. Y'all come out here and get these women, baby, because they trying to see where the Peter Wacker is at. Because we ain't making no more babies. We find out. Ooh, Miss T. Hey. Honey. Well, I'm praying for y'all. I'm praying for y'all. It sound like y'all being fast. That's what it sound like. It sound like y'all being fast. That's what it sound like. It sound like y'all being fast. And I'm telling. We may be seasoned, but we're not unalive yet. Let me find out. The season one is ready, honey. Trish, you ain't got to watch out for these youngins, baby. The season ones is trying to go over their aunties and grandmamas and things like that. Ooh, girl, you better watch out for them, man. Yeah. You better watch out for that mine. Well, y'all know I'm still looking for Marty Martell. I'm talking about he got a hook in the curve. Well, where that shrimp at? What an extra tiny shrimp at? You know how when you cooking shrimp and when you cooking shrimps and stuff, and you get the kind that's frozen and stuff, but it's fully cooked. And you get the little baby kind. That's what his hook and curve gives me. Baby shrimp do 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 do. Baby shrimp do 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 do. Baby shrimp do 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 do. Baby shrimp. You got a baby shrimp, do 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 do. Got a baby shrimp, do 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 do. Baby shrimp, do 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 do. Baby shrimp. I'm just saying, the man said he got a hook in a curve, and I'm still trying to figure out how that go. A hook and a curve. I'm still trying to. Let me see. Let me draw it. A hook and a curve. I mean, that's not the same shit. I mean, a hook and a curve gives scrimps. I'm just saying. A hook and a curve gives scrimp. Right? Because how you got both? It gives scrimps. It gives scrimps. It give you got a scrimpy scrimp. That's what it give. It give you got a scrimpy scrimp. You got a scrimpy scrimp. A scrimpy scrimp. A scrimpy scrimp. Oh, a scrimpy scrimp. You got a scrimpy scrimp. A scrimpy scrimp. A scrimpy scrimp. Oh, a scrimpy scrimp. You got a scrimpy scrimp. You got a scrimp. Oh, you giving them too much, Glam Rocks. You said a candy cane. Well, you must be talking about one of them little baby candy canes. You was talking about one of them little candy canes. You know, you can put a little candy bucket. Not a candy cane you can put around on the Christmas tree. You talking about one of the little baby candy canes for the kids. That's what you talking about. Because you can't be talking about no regular size candy cane. I know you can't. I just know you can't. Well, baby girl, I don't know what kind of tucking Martell do, because I sure would like to know. Because sometimes I wonder, I ain't gonna tell y'all what I just did. But y'all remember when he was running outside trying to sell that wine and he had them hoochie daddies on? Y'all remember that? Y'all remember when he had them hoochie daddies on? Y'all, I'm just going ahead and be honest right now. I thought I had to look down at myself and make sure I was breathing down there, because that when I saw him and I saw them shorts, I thought, God dog, Martell, how is your nuts breathing? Cause child, listen, babe. Okay, you know what? I'm finna go. Yeah. Y'all play too much. Y'all play too much. Okay, listen. It's been a pleasure. It's been a pleasure. This evening. It's been a pleasure this evening having a conversation with you. I knew I was gonna come back. And I was going to discuss this. I told y'all yesterday I was gonna do it like this morning. I was out this morning, but it wasn't about this. So I want to come back, have a little conversation with y'all, see what y'all thought about the situation. Can't do nothing but hang a shirt up. Oh wow. 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 A shirt. Wow. Oh my Lord. Hold on. Let's see here. Who gonna bless the ketchup? Who gonna give me one to grow on? Who gonna bless the ketchup? A miniature doorknob. Oh my, what is wrong with y'all? A Barbie door. Oh my God. Yo, I think we need to go into prayer, because what is wrong with y'all? Not a Barbie door. I cannot. And I won't. I cannot and I won't. I cannot and I won't. A doorknob and a baby and a Barbie doll doorknob. Like, I cannot with y'all. Y'all are absolutely hilarious. Funny. Okay, listen, y'all. Again, if you are in the Dallas, Texas area, please make sure I see you on August the 11th, 2024. Make sure you get your tickets in advance. Ticket sales due in this coming up Thursday. Scan the QR code. Our host is going to be Kenny. I'm super excited about that. He is a comedian, an author, all kinds of things. He creates video content and more. So please make sure that you guys are there. Also, I want to say shout out to my good friend Trenton at some point for being a sponsor for the Denim and White Brunch and Kitchen Table Talk. Make sure you got your good denim on. And also, too, DC, I hope y'all ready, because we coming. Yeah, we coming. We coming around there to DC. Okay, we coming right down there to DC. All right. So y'all get ready down there, DC. Okay, get ready. Also, no door tickets at this event. Okay, no door tickets. But the good thing about it is You go to Eventbrite and get your tickets. You can get your tickets at a discounted rate. Also, too, if you guys would like to donate a ticket for someone, or if you would like to just donate for the cause, you most definitely can do so. We're going to be having networking. We're going to be having great speakers. We're going to be having great food. We're also going to be having entertainment. We're going to be having oh Lord, what I don't already said, networking, empowerment. You know, we're gonna have all of the things. So make sure you go ahead and get your tickets. Meet, greet, however you want to put it, girl. Get your meet and greet. Okay. Let us know when you come to the care. Baby, I want to come soon. I want to come soon. I was actually talking to a friend of mine who is in that area, and we were talking about it, and he's like, yeah, that sounds like a great idea. So we're gonna see what we can do. We're gonna see what we can do. I first of all want to say this. I appreciate you guys for the support. I know sometimes you guys cannot give anything, and I understand that. Listen, how you can support us is by sharing this and by making sure that it gets to a friend, a family member, or somebody that may be in the Dallas area that this event can bless. I know there's a lot going on right now. People are losing people at an all-time high. And the thing is just to have a positive, a great time for us to just kick off our shoes, relax our feet, and just enjoy each other. So again, please, if you could spread the word, if you can't do anything else, please spread the word. Please head over to our Instagram, hit the like button, hit the share button over there on Instagram, hit the follow button. Anything like that helps. Doesn't always have to be financial for you to support. All right. So again, I appreciate all that you guys do for me, DonDons. I do have something for Patreons. We gotta have a story time by yesterday, y'all. Okay, y'all remember I told y'all about the Reverend that I said I was gonna tell his wife about him. Y'all remember that? I'm gonna have to tell Patreon the full story. Okay, when I tell y'all I went in on his ass last night, and guess what? Guess what? Guess what? His wife, he was on speakerphone. I made him put his phone on speakerphone. I made him put his phone on speakerphone, and I also spoke to his wife and made sure his wife was present. Oh yeah, we got to talk about it, y'all. We got to talk about it. I'm tired of people playing with me. You want to play with me? Then it just is what it is. So let's go. So I'm gonna tell y'all in Patreon how that went down. I'm gonna tell y'all in members only, so y'all be prepared. Speaking of members only, let me bless some more members. Hold on. If you in here right now, I'm about to do a membership. About to get some memberships. Hold on. Oh, how precious is the name of Jesus. Yeah. Somebody got to asking me about while I'm pulling this up, and I'm not trying to make this like a political conversation. However, a lot of people are asking me about prophetess, whatever her name is, Tiffany, whatever her name is. We didn't have conversations about her here before, and we're gonna have some more conversations about her. Calling Kamala all of these names, Kamala, all of these names and all of that kind of stuff. So I'm going in. I am. I think I'm gonna do a separate video on that. I'm sick of you, girl. Okay. All right, so let's give some memberships away. Let's see. Kamala. That's how you say it, like a comma, love. You know what I'm saying? Kamala, right? Sure, folks are upset. You know, my thing with that Time Out Sports podcast is I don't understand what y'all upset about, because here's the thing. Kamala knew what she was doing when she booked Megan Thee Stallion. She know what Megan Thee Stallion gives. You know what I'm saying? She know what Megan Thee Stallion give. Y'all know I be getting folk name wrong and stuff, but I got it right this time. So I'm like, I don't even understand what the outrage is for. Y'all know exactly what she gives. Was it possibly cringy for a little bit? Maybe, but y'all knew what she gives. You know exactly what she was going to give. I mean, it ain't no different from Amber Rose sitting her big pineapple-headed ass up there talking all that stuff out the side of her neck that she be talking. Sure. Okay, let me see. Yeah, that's how campaigns work. That's just how campaigns work. That's literally the point. That's how campaigns work. So I didn't get that either. I was like, y'all just choosing to be mad, honestly. Let's see. Okay, so I just gifted 5 more memberships. Shout out to Journeyology to the Root, Timeout Sports Podcast, which he don't come over here and fool with me, no way. Drip Advisory, Irene Bay. I'm assuming Miss Irene, you brown there in the clouds. Come on, congratulations to you. I mean in the bushes. My bad. It got me saying the clouds. And Lysandra Jones, baby, you are always supporting over here. So congratulations to everybody who was gifted a membership. Okay, shout out to y'all. Okay, yeah, fake outrage or just choosing what you want to be real upset about. It just seems weird to me. And again, as I stated before, when I was listening to that, excuse me, when I was listening to that, I said that outrage, girl, bye. Because here's the thing, it wasn't an issue when Hulk Hogan got his big burly ass up there and had some stuff to say. It wasn't no issue when pineapple headed ass Amber Rose got up there and had something to say. It ain't no issue when they do certain stuff. So just because of the twerk and all that kind of stuff, girl, go on. So anyway, they're crazy people. They're crazy people. All right, y'all. So check this out. If you're watching the replay, y'all know how we do. We always stop, commentate, give a little kiki and a little caca. Again, I don't wish no bad on nobody. We just here to have a good time in the key. Rhonda will be live tonight. She said, I just want to warn the content creators, the content creations. Okay, the content creations, please just don't share none of her don't use her likeness so she don't go through scracking your channel. Okay, she don't go through scracking your channel. Amanda Seals will always be annoying. Okay, Amanda Seals will always be annoying in my book. Okay, Amanda, it's several of them that I just want to shut up. And you know what also I don't like? And then I'm finna go for real. You know what I don't like? And this is why I'm going in on this Tiffany girl, this prophetess. My issue with this is we are not living in a time where you should be encouraging people to not vote. Did y'all hear what I said? It is not okay, no matter how you feel. It's not okay for you to encourage people not to vote, especially if you have a large following. I feel like that is very irresponsible. I feel like it is nasty, diabolical work, and I don't like it. And I've said that from day one. When y'all heard me start talking about this stuff, I don't think that is right. I just do not. I think it is diabolical work for you to use your platform to encourage people not to vote. That's kind of basically what she was saying, Bonnie. She called Trump a evil something. Then she turned around and called Kamala something as well. Like, and again, your people are going to think that, oh well, dang, if you feel this way about both people, you're, in other words, you're kind of encouraging people, especially the Christians who follow certain things. It's like you're telling them and encouraging them not to vote. And I think that is diabolical work in this time that we're in. And if you do not believe me, go research Project 2025. Put in is it Control F? Control F hotkey is where you can find and search for certain things. You can search for keywords. That is a 900-page document. So just search for keywords And in that, if you don't believe what a lot of people are saying, go look for yourself. Just go look for yourself. You don't gotta believe us. You don't gotta believe us. Just go look for yourself. And again, because I know everybody cannot read that full document, it's 900 pages. Then what you should do is do Control F and look for keywords, things that pertain to you. Okay, women's rights being stripped. Girl, I can go down a rabbit hole. I'm not gonna go there. Y'all know what I mean. I don't like it, and I'm gonna talk about it tomorrow because I do not like it. Right. We need people to be knocking these polls down. We need people, of course, we need people to pray before they go in and give their ballot. Or, of course, but use common sense in there with your spiritual sense. It's not that hard. Use your common sense with your spiritual sense to know exactly what's going on. I don't get it. Yes, Joy Reid has been breaking down Project 2025 because it is a 922 page document. You can literally Google it. You can download it. I'm telling y'all, go search for keywords. My LGBTQ plus community. Go search your rights. You're not gonna have none. Do you know they don't want you to work? They do not want you to work they don't want you to work if you look gay. If you look like you may be gay, they do not want you to work. Do y'all understand what I'm saying? If you look gay, they are saying that companies will not hire you because you look gay. See, y'all think this is a game. Keep on. Y'all think this is a game. And it's not just about the LGBTQ community. Our women are going to be losing their rights more than what they have now. The women that have been fighting for rights for over years, they are literally going to be having these things stripped away from them. If y'all do not believe me, go read it for yourself. Go read it for yourself. I'm not exaggerating anything. Go read it for yourself. And I think that a lot of people too, and I'm going for real. A lot of people, I think, I don't know what it is like about doing the research of Project 2025, but listen, don't let people just tell you what's in those documents. Go read it yourself. Go read it. Go read it. It's not pretty. It's not pretty. And I'm going to say this one thing and then I'm gone. I side eye women who have watched other women work hard for certain rights, and we're okay with those rights still being stripped away. I'm sorry. I'm a side eye you. I'm going to forever side eye you. I'm a side eye you. I am going to side eye you because it just don't make sense to me. It don't make sense to me why you will want somebody in office that is going to literally make your life a living hell. For you people that's worried about another stimulus check, you ain't getting shit. And if that man makes it in the office, you're going to get worse than a damn stimulus check. You may not even get your check at your job. The job that you may be working, you may be stripped from working. And then guess what? It won't be no benefits for you to go out and seek. It won't be no benefits for you to go out and seek if everything is stripped from up under you. I'm done with it. I'm done with it. I could go in on this stuff all day long. I'm done with it. Do your research, baby. Just do it. Just do it. We are living in a serious time and it's not a game. We have 93 days before the election, 94 days before the election. Please get it. The convention is on the 19th, I believe, the 19th. So listen, we got a lot to prepare for. And let's get to it, y'all. We got a lot of work to do too. We got a lot of work to do. Let's keep this momentum going because It's serious. It is so serious. Y'all, we already have a hard time with our rights, especially as Black people. We already have a hard time just existing. We have a hard time just existing. And people want to take this as a game. Okay. All right. We'll keep on. Anyway, I'm gone. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of y'all's day. I do. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Please, please, please make sure you hit the like button. If you're not in our Patreon community, join our Patreon community or join us here on our members only as well. And I hope you have a good evening. Okay. Oh, somebody asked me what I cooked for dinner. I cooked some steaks. I cooked some smothered steaks and I already had some leftover rice up in there. But when I baked some chicken the other day, I had some leftover rice. So I had steaks, rice, and some cabbage. No, I'm lying. It wasn't no cabbage. I had some kale, some sauteed kale. And it was good too. Oh, it was good. It was tender and all that stuff. But anyway, hope y'all have a good rest of y'all day. I will see y'all tomorrow. Patreon. I got so much for y'all this coming up week, Patreon. I can't wait. So y'all join our Patreon community right now. It is still at the $3.75 limit. Make sure you head over there and join us, okay? With that being said, I will talk to all of you baby shrimps later. I will talk to all of you baby shrimps later. Y'all know I can't leave without doing it. Y'all know I can't leave without doing it. Happy Sunday, raindrops. Yes, honey. Yes. The word of today is shit, I don't know. Hook and a curve. Yes, honey. Yes. Bye, y'all. Baby, I cracked my own self up. Ah.